guys, welcome back. It's been a while. To another episode of Tan's Truth. Featuring my googly eye. The name is actually sponsored by one of the 8-year-olds at the school that I work at. So yeah, anyways, last time I posted, my pressure was down. It was at 22. And I just wanted to update you guys on my progress and, keep you in the loop, as usual. So 4 weeks ago, I went to see him again. Yeah, I'm not even joking. My mom wanted to take rent there. Like, it's not a prank. My still wasn't happy. It was like super pussy and oozing, and I was waking up and it was like legit stuck together. So much so that my mom actually had to use hot water to melt the snot off my eyeball. Yes, snot. Turns out, even with the pressure drops that they were giving me, my pressure was still sitting at a solid 45 millimeters of mercury. I know, right? I keep surprising myself with all these high amounts. If only it was money and not pain. Such a comedian. Anyways, he gave me additional pressure drops to put in over and above the ones that I was already putting in. So yeah, so that's 4 pressure drops a day. And he also gave me these antibiotic drops to put in so that I could help also. So that's 4 times a day. So that's 8 drops in total throughout the day. Quick math. But now I'm good, No pain, no annoying scratching feeling, no arse knot. I'm Gucci now. I'm also seeing him next week, so that's great, to check on everything and make sure that everything's okay. And basically, if he's happy, we're going to discuss setting a date for surgery to have the oil removed, aka the googliness. So yeah, that's very exciting news. Finally, things are looking positive. But anyway, moving on to today's message. So I've recently been exposed, and well, I've been also thinking a lot. So do you guys remember in the very first video when I said this? My mom's always said, Montana's like the square peg trying to fit in a circle hole. Okay, so keeping that in mind, and in the last video that I posted, where I was speaking about how I was always trying to fit in and not stand out, and how I would risk straining my eyes in order to be normal, be seen as normal. And it didn't matter how many seconds, minutes, or hours that I did it. I just did it, rather than just accepting the help that I needed, because I really did. I just didn't want to be seen as incapable, or disabled. Quite pathetic. I know, but nonetheless, it's true. Like legit, I would risk putting my contact lenses in too soon after having an Avastin injection injected into my eyeball, because I was too scared that, or I just didn't want to be cut from the team, or I didn't want to let down my peers or my teammates or my teachers or my coaches. Like I was scared that I wouldn't be good enough if I was wearing glasses, and that's not okay. And I was scared that they would blame it on me if something happened. I know it's super extreme, but whatever, that's me, I'm extra. The point that I'm trying to make here is that I survived that, and everyone has survived 100% of the things that they thought they never would. Like whether it was heartache, heartbreak, death, or loss in general, like we've all survived. And I think that's something super important to keep telling ourselves and reminding ourselves right now, especially with this whole corona pandemic. Yes. And I know I'm putting it quite bluntly, but
it is what it is.
And yeah, it is what it is. We literally just have to keep reminding ourselves, and this too shall pass. I've also realized that, God made us all different. Not because he wanted us to judge or admire or even be jealous of someone else, but because he knows we all have different roles and different purposes to fulfill on this earth. Like whether we know what it is or not, it doesn't change the facts. We were all created for a specific and different reasons, and we have to accept that being different is acceptable. And truthfully speaking, it's more than okay. Like, you are okay. I don't want you guys to basically be a silly salmon like me and hide the beautiful creation that God made, because whether you see it or not, your imperfections are beautiful, and they truly make you. Like, you're unique. And say what you want. Like, you can think as corny or as cringeworthy what I just said was. It's honestly the truth. And literally somewhere out there, there is someone, whether you know it or not, that literally wants to be exactly like you. Like, that's quite amazing. And cliche or not, that's also true. I'm also not trying to sound like a fairy tale or continuous Tumblr quotes, but it's also true. So I don't want you guys to hide who you are because you're scared someone won't like what you look like, or in my case, because you're scared you're not going to be good enough with glasses. Like, and honestly, it took me way too long to accept that my Harry Potter glasses and my googly eyeball make me me. And it also took me way too long to realize that I'm more than capable of doing everything I did in my contact lenses, in my glasses. Because you know what? Practice makes permanent. Also, confidence helps. And this is also where a super strong mental game comes into play, because it's everything. This is going to take everything out of you to choose to wear your biggest insecurities and flaws literally for the whole world to see, like on your sleeve. But I promise you, once you do it, you'll realize that like 9 out of 10 times you're your own biggest critique. And most people are also super duper consumed with their own lives and don't or won't even notice. And even if they do, so fucking what? You know what? Literally, because you've survived every single thing that you thought you wouldn't, and this is no different. You'll just do it again. I know, mind blown. Anyways, guys, till next time, peace, love, and all things kind.